Well, it's finally happening, y'all. CinemaSins has finally made a video about Paw Patrol the movie. Let's watch it. So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And it's yours truly, Paul here, your very avid Paw Patrol fan. It has been like a year, and the latest video during that time, I made a comment saying that, hey CinemaSins, you should make a review on Paw Patrol the movie. I mean, the movie just released a week ago from recording this video, and I actually watched it during the date that it was released, the exact date here in the Philippines. It was on October 11th. It was a good thing my school was only in the morning, so I could watch it in the afternoon. Right. I think I'll make a movie review for Paw Patrol the Mighty Movie, but for now, let's just freaking react to this this video right here. The way that CinemaSins points out anything that is wrong with a particular movie always sends me rolling on the ground, laughing and crying at the same time. So yeah, let's check it out. I need to turn the quality up. I'm so sorry, guys. There we go. That's 720p. I really have to be careful with my data usage because my Wi-Fi is depending on a modem that I have to top off every week with data.
These 6 stars somehow turn into 22 stars, arriving very quickly in a row. And that's a slap in the face to the law of conservation of mass. Kids will be watching this movie for physics' sake.
I like how he is sending the logos right off the bat. Okay.
Whoa!
Marshall.
I'm okay.
Nobody asked. Also, 50 seconds of doggos. Dogos. Oh no, this attempt
Bro.
to keep this overload really is going to try and short-circuit my brain, isn't it? Building this giant bridge just for this tiny town. Do you hear that lack of traffic noise? That's the sound of your tax dollars being wasted.
Okay. Another thing I like about CinemaSins is the fact that he likes to point out the things that we wouldn't really think about pointing out. And he takes it to another level too, which I really appreciate it for like the comedy reason. Although I do not take everything that CinemaSins says very seriously. I mean, this is a good movie for the Paw Patrol fans. Right.
Parental negligence. I'd give all the sins back if this movie started with this Tuck Everlasting crew learning a graphic vehicular tortoise-side lesson about looking both ways. Oh, I'm sorry. You think I was going to go right on a kids movie? Do you even know me? If you accidentally clicked on this, now's the time to turn back, little turtles. It's about to get very dark and sweary on this highway.
Unless the swears are bleeped, then that's okay for me.
There's no way he got his head in that shell without any physical damage. At least that's what I assume, based on the way my mother always made me feel guilty about my own massive noggin. Look out, little guy!
That's
A
cartoon
Star
logic.
Animal starts with a prime example of why you should just run over animals instead of swerving to avoid them. Gee, when you haven't even started free falling yet.
Okay, that's actually a pretty
This
fair
waste of
point
animation
there.
decides to scream into the air for help instead of into the radio in his cab that we saw him use seconds ago.
Okay, nice attention to detail.
Oh my, that's not good.
There's no way you heard that yell for help and didn't hear a semi cut through a half dozen steel cables while skidding to a stop.
You're an adventure.
Oh,
babe.
gosh.
Here we call the Paw Patrol. You gotta call the who?
If there was a group of dogs that could
Well, damn you, internet! The internet's being slow as frick again. I hate it when this happens. Alright, so it took a solid few minutes to load the rest of the video, and so let's continue where we left off.
You're an adventure babe. Here we call the Paw Patrol. You gotta call the who?
If there was a group of dogs that could talk, drive vehicles, and were known for saving the day, I'm pretty sure the entire human population would already know about them. Especially you, considering your license plate is from nearby Adventure City. Passing on the wrong
That's
side
a
of a
fact
yellow.
right there.
I need you to.
Wait, what? When I said that it was a fact, I said I was talking about when he mentioned that the entire human population knows about Paw Patrol. That's a very true fact right there.
Passing on the wrong side of a double yellow.
Rocky, I need you to shut down the bridge and control traffic.
Rocky picks the you flares that deploy in front of said traffic with no warning and should have caused a 20-car pileup.
It's all up to you.
Which is confusing, considering Sky has a helicopter and could probably zip over.
A dog?
Okay.
Actually, sir, I'm a puppy.
Choosing semantic conversations in life or death scenarios.
Now let's get you out of here.
This dog has no thumbs.
Of course.
It's like waffles, pancakes, and French toast.
Sorry, Rebel, I'm not taking one bite of any food that's been sitting open in that mechanical bag of holding you got going on. Especially those gravity-defying fruit berries. That ain't right.
Let's get you back to your family.
Your mom's just been chilling over here waiting to see how things turned out. She'll be thrilled to have you back. And by thrilled, I mean completely and utterly ambivalent, because she's a f***ing turtle.
You should just pick that up and put it in the trash.
Yeah? Or what?
Or I'm going to pick you up and put you in the trash.
Hey, I don't want no trouble.
Right, because empty threats are the best way to change behavior in bullies. Science!
In a surprising twist, the leading
Okay.
candidate has dropped out of the race.
And in a not-so-surprised twist, another movie depends on news position to do its expositional dirty work.
Featuring Jimmy Kimmel, which even better actually. I mean, the fact that we have a newscaster in real life being the voice actor of a newscaster in an animated movie is just a really perfect match. It's like eggs and bacon.
I won this election fair and square. Well, maybe not fair, but who's keeping track?
Saying this while being recorded on stage with an amplification device in your hand that you decide to only cover for part of the time.
When I'm done with this place, you won't even recognize it.
Thinking that children can't handle a nuanced villain.
You answer your own calls?
Liberty has been toxic fandoming here for a while, but I can't really pay attention to anything she's saying because I'm wondering what device she's using to call the Paw Patrol.
She must have stolen the phone. That's my guess.
Please, we need your help. Come quickly.
Not saying goodbye and abruptly hanging up on the group of people you were just fan-pupping over mere seconds ago.
I don't want to go back to Adventure City. I know it was tough, but that was a long time ago.
Discounting someone else's trauma.
I promise it will be nothing like it was when you were little.
Making promises you absolutely cannot keep to a traumatized person you are convincing to do something outside of their comfort zone.
Come on. You can do better than that.
Yeah, super scared puppy, get over it. Smile despite your pain. Teach the children to ignore and suppress their discomfort and pivot to pretend happiness.
Sky,
Oh wow, that was that was
Rocky,
deep.
Marshall, Zuma.
I swear the one-line pitch for Paw Patrol was, what if a boy band, but puppy dogs? There's no way these interior windows have been cleaned enough for me to find either of the instances of attempted death by bacteria at all cute. Also, now is when children everywhere turn to their guardian and whine, but the Paw Patrol doesn't have to buckle up on their car ride.
This place is so much bigger than Adventure Bay.
I bet we could charge twice as much for the playset.
Real, absolutely real. I mean, I won't lie. Paw Patrol merch is freaking expensive. Like even the proper play sets, like the Pup Tower, is like 10,000 Philippine pesos, which is woo-wee. That's a wallet buster right there. You can get a good budget phone for 2,000 pesos less than the price you have to pay for a piece of plastic conjoined by steel joints and you know what? Oh, let's move on.
This place is so much bigger than Adventure Bay.
I bet we could charge twice as much for the playset. This absolutely terrible right turn into oncoming traffic. There's a reason this character is named Ryder and not Driver, I guess. Kids.
It flies around and sucks up
Kids.
clouds, then brings them back to the lab so we can study them.
That's not how clouds work. I see that if we want some real science stuff, we're gonna have to wait for Ada Twist to have a movie.
Suck up those clouds, or I'm closing this university forever!
This cumulodingus and his misunderstanding of the power of a mayor, a misunderstanding the movie apparently also suffers from, considering everyone takes this threat as real.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Ruining Star Wars by trying to force your content into the Star Wars universe. Disney is doing a good enough job at that on their own movie.
Yeah, couldn't have missed that.
Is this movie saying that the Paw Patrol found land and did construction on this headquarters in the short amount of time since the distress call? Or is this movie saying that the Paw Patrol already had a headquarters of this magnitude that they've just never used before? Either way, movie is a liar.
How can we afford this place?
Officially licensed Paw Patrol merchandise.
Capatrollism. Also, how do you think the pups left off the shirt we're feeling right now?
Oh man, Oh man, I knew he was gonna touch on that part. And so many people were like ranting about this part. So many, and some are just straight up laughing it off. But you gotta admit that was a very extreme foreshadow of just how much money Spin Master makes out of selling overpriced merchandise to avid Paw Patrol fans. You got.
Also, how do you think the pups left off the shirt are feeling right now?
We've got everything we need at our fingertips.
Saying this to a group of paw-based life forms.
Everybody's got their own cubby.
Look, at some point we have to deal with the wealth that goes into an organization that is meant to help people in need. This place is full of excess. It's not a new thing. The Catholic Church has been pulling this for centuries. I just never thought it would affect the rescue pup industry.
Okay, I just want to point out, having the Catholic Church involved in this thing, that I do not approve. And then again, some people will take it lightly, some people will take it very seriously and hate comment on this very video. But like, I just ignore that stuff completely, just focus on the comedy and all that stuff. But still, anything at this degree cannot be ignored, for me personally. Because, yeah.
Putting your control board on stage and locating your giant speakers behind the microphone. Don't blame me for complaining. You're the one blatantly asking for unnecessary feedback. These rockets were red glaring from several blocks away, so how did this one manage to land on the stage when it hasn't even gone off yet?
This is why dogs hate fireworks!
No, it's not. They hate them for the same reason many humans hate them. They're shockingly loud, create anxiety, and are a curse from hell hoisted upon us by a demon who follows us wherever we go to possess our neighbors, manipulating them into haunting our nights with the dark explosions of the underworld's malice. Okay, that last one might just be me.
We've got to stop those fireworks before they burn down the city.
Great, right, sure. But didn't you come to the city because a pup called asking for help to take down a political opponent? When are we going to get to that? Side-by-side slow motion walk to prove that we're a bunch of badass mother puppets cliche. I'm sure
Wow.
it's all come together like they're toy pieces. Nope, no psychological manipulation going on here at all. I'm sure it's a complete accident that this slide comes out of this building like it's directly from a playset. Nope, no psychological manipulation going on here at all. I'm sure it's a complete accident that this vehicle directly relates to fun accessories. You know, you get the idea. This movie and show is about selling toys. Feel free to go about your life pretending like your favorite shows and movies weren't.
Finally! Thank you for that, CinemaSins. Although the one part, I will have editor Paul censor it himself. We do not talk about that in this channel. Period. Also, CinemaSins really does make a good point about how the movie is almost pretty much a glorified toy commercial. And those were Animat's words, not mine. By the way, if you haven't seen me react to his movie review for Paw Patrol the movie, then the link is in the top right corner if you want to go check that out. Now I feel like I'm advertising my own videos. Oh my gosh, man, I'm such a liar. Like, yeah, there was like Chase's larger than life vehicle and Marshall's fire truck. Although I don't remember seeing Sky's plane / helicopter as a playset yet. Only Chase and Marshall so far. Or maybe I just don't remember.
Also, having your rescue vehicle slowly elevate while spinning out of a covered hole when people may already be experiencing third-degree burns from an errant pyro missile.
You're taking Main Street at rush hour? No wonder you're stuck in traffic.
And I just happened to be nearby to convey this information. Also,
what a coincidence.
This is trouble for the cars, but why is the movie not showing us what's going on with the helicopter? Shouldn't we have seen Sky zoom past when these guys stopped?
Good question.
They named her Sky because she's the one that flies, didn't they? Did she not have a name before she was on the team? I hope her real name is Barbara.
What the frick, man? What the frick? Okay, one Discord friend actually pointed this out when they shared it on the Paw Patrol Fanatic server. If you want to join, the link is in the description down below, as well as my own server. I would really love to talk with you guys. But anyway, they pointed this one line out specifically. I mean, sure, like, they named her Sky because she flies. Is there a problem with that? Look right here. That is Skyflyer. At least, wait, let me just, okay, there you go. That's Skyflyer over there. I had her hung to the ceiling, by the way. So, great. I did not think CinemaSins would point this out, but he pointed it out. And as an avid Sky fan, I do not know what to say.
Also, they named her Sky because she's the one that flies, didn't they? Did she not have a name before she was on the team? I hope her real name is Barbara. This is illegal.
See that? I'm like a furry GPS.
My ex-girlfriend's excuse for how we always accidentally ended up at certain conventions somehow makes it into the script. The chopper is still behind them? Did she fly through the parking garage? Where the hell has she been this entire time?
That's a good question.
Having to admit that a movie based on a children's show is now my favorite Transformers movie. Wait, and lowering him down? With what extra rope? He was clearly as far down as possible in the wide shot already.
As a professional journalist, it's important that I remain unbiased.
Giving this line to Jimmy Kimmel.
Paw Patrol have humiliated me for the last time.
Wishful thinking. Take it from the box office of the movies, The Protege, and Reminiscence. There's no coming back from being trounced by Paw Patrol. The movie will now play a somber Alessia Cara song for a couple of minutes because how else is it supposed to get the runtime over an hour, leaving your eggplant exposed? No, I'm serious. Your eggplant will shrivel up and wilt in direct sunlight. Why is everyone giggling? And the director said...
Okay. I'm sorry. But no, it's not what you think. I was only giggling because he asked why is everyone giggling. And that just prompted me to giggle, alright? You guys are so immature. I'm sorry, I did not mean that. I love you guys.
And the director said have Tony throw Liberty an apple so that the audience will know the reason he only has prices on a few of his fruits is because he's an asshole.
The Humdinger Hyperloop!
Mr. Mayor, have you considered the possibility that this is the single dumbest idea that anyone has ever had, ever?
Elon Musk press conferences.
This is a new low for subway service in this city, and that is saying something.
This is a line for the adults watching the movie, and I promise you that all of us are looking at those pristine floors, clean seats, clear windows, and freshly disinfected handrails as if they would be a gift from the transport gods. Our judgment is firmly placed on you for having insane subway standards. Also, everyone is rightfully flipped around because the train is upside down, but this guy calling Paw Patrol seems to be miraculously hanging onto the floor of the subway by his toes?
In a surprising twist that surprised nobody.
M. Night's The Village.
Oh no, he skipped that very funny line where Marty Muckraker said,
Steaming hot pile of, dare I say, poop.
and yes, a lot of people thought he was gonna drop the S-bomb, but no, he did not, because kids movie.
I can't believe Humdinger thought this was a good idea.
I can't believe there's a city that allows a mayor to do whatever they want without having to go through approvals for safety protocols or how to spend money. So Rubble's idea of fixing this issue is just cementing the base? Even if that were a fix, are they planning on waiting the full 28 days for it to cure? Starting to highly doubt this movie's ability to function as an educational course on construction.
Nice work, Rubble.
But the rest of you guys that did stuff, I don't remember your names, but yeah, your efforts were meaningless.
That was deep. Especially for all the other fans who prefer the other pups as their favorites. I feel you guys. Freaking what? But also, the thing that CinemaSins pointed out earlier, Rebel was using quick dry cement. Alright? It was quick dry cement. Bro, Ryder went to great lengths into developing some crazy technology for these kinds of rescues. Like quick dry cement that takes like just a few seconds to harden. That is something else.
Chase is on the case.
And then this dumb dog runs up about 10 flights of stairs or casually waits for the elevator rather than hop a ride with the Pinkocopter pup to get to the top and, you know, speed this rescue along.
Why did Cal Brunker not think of that in the first place, huh? Yeah, but seriously though, there's so many things that I did not think about in this movie that CinemaSins has pointed out here anyways, which I gotta give him some respect. Despite him comedically pointing out all the faults and flaws of pretty much every movie that's been going on lately. Yeah.
Marshall, get your ladder up to the train.
Marshall has a ladder that can reach the train, and that wasn't your first plan? Your first plan was to have Chase use a suction cup to zip line over to the train, and then what? Have them all zip line back against gravity? Also, good thing Chase is on a case of vertigo, because that suction cup detached the second that train moved. His forced character growth plotline saved his life.
Okay. He's got a point there.
Nice work, Marshall.
I mean, sure, this works for these four, but do you realize how treacherous it is for the rest of the passengers to get down here to this exit spot?
What kind of leader gives up on someone the second things get hard?
Chase would be K9 out of 10 at CinemaSins.
More of a cat person.
Encouraging species prejudices in a children's show.
So what's your story, kid?
Well, it started out as kind of rescue heroes, but with dogs, and was suddenly feeling very Toy Story 3. Naming your dog Gary with 2 R's and then somehow inspiring someone else in the neighborhood to do the same with their dog.
How long has this been happening?
Those are so tiny details.
A couple days ago, this just started and you already have an entire dog wall set up. Not to mention the dogs in the prison acted like they'd been there long enough to have the hope sucked out of them and said things like,
You're gonna be here a while.
why would you even say that after just a couple days?
After today's little subway snafu,
Slipping an abbreviated into your kid's movie. Did you think it's set for situation normal all furried up? Seriously, WTF. I'm not sure why Liberty chooses to lift up a wooden doghouse rather than just walk in and keep talking, but clearly she's hella strong, and this superior strength is never exploited for the remainder of the movie.
While you chew over that knowledge I just dropped, I'm gonna get us out of here.
She did drop some knowledge, that's true, but no one addresses the tension between Ryder and Chase. Someone needs to remind the pup that he should believe in himself, and that confidence shouldn't come from a childish overlord.
Well, there's one thing I forgot to mention.
Liberty forgets to mention that any dog near the back wall would be crushed beneath concrete debris. What a Get him! Attacking these assholes when they entered the dungeon was always an option. Why even take out a wall in the first place?
Yes, we're free.
Open all those doors.
All right, pups, let's roll.
Ryder is going to leave all the dogs to find their owners without any assistance. There are so many people needing to find their dogs. How is this happening in a movie about dogs? Are we supposed to cheer on a kid for stepping in front of an out-of-control van in order to save a dog from being run over? Kids, do not step in front of vehicles, probably not even parked ones. Better yet, don't leave home, live in the basement, and watch YouTube videos forever. It's safer.
I disagree. But then again, if Ryder would have done exactly what you would advise, then he wouldn't be out here saving other people's lives. Come on.
Yeah, I just don't know who actually runs with their arms over their heads like that. For the first time, we see each of the vehicles come up out of the same hole, and apparently on the same platform. We never see the platform go down and reload. Crap, I'm gonna have to buy the toy to figure out how this works, aren't I?
You're kind of like an honorary member of the Paw Patrol, right?
Oh gosh.
Your words, not mine.
She has literally said that she was an honorary member multiple times before now and is clearly an artful manipulator. If Liberty doesn't infiltrate the Bark Squad and systematically take over, then this character is useless.
Don't just say
Liberty
that,
says
dude.
anything other than, you got me a goddamn scooter. With all the tech available, you went with a Vespa-looking salmon pink scooter. F*** off, Ryder. Call me when my Corvette is ready. Then I'm adding 12 cents.
This is amazing. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
No. 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 Also, okay, I want to point something out right here. Since this is brand new tech for Liberty, then explain why the heck are there like scratch marks here? Could there be another pup before Liberty that used these helmet and the scooter? Oh my gosh. Paw Patrol lore has gone way deeper than I thought. Hey, this is not a new thing. There was Pups Get a Rubble, the season 1 episode, and lots of people were speculating that maybe there was another pup before Rubble, because when Rubble first went to his digger for the first time, when Ryder adopted him, there were already scratches on the scoop. So there is a possible theory that there was already another pup that was working for the Paw Patrol before Rubble.
Also, the Paw Patrol already has a female character with a pink-colored vehicle. I guess this show is literally doubling down on the pink is for girls and all other colors are for boys vibe.
I don't think this is pink. It's more of a peachy color. Alright? It's a peachy color. It's not pink, okay? It's technically not pink. Also, stereotypes. Damn these stereotypes, man. Bro, just because a female likes a different color, does that make them not female anymore? What on earth has this society become?
You might want to hang on.
Asking a dog with no seatbelt options and no f***ing arms to hang on to anything.
Hold on! There's a car in the water!
It's almost like someone put it out there so my vehicle would finally have something to do. The Paw Patrol vehicles seem to be able to do an awful lot of incredible things. I'm surprised that Zuma's water rescue doesn't have a pop.
Alright, hold on, hold it! What is this? Why on earth did he miss... I know I'm not a Zuma fan, I'm more of a Sky fan, as I mentioned earlier, but like, I think Zuma's cute. Well, at least in the series, that's still pretty cute. And this is for the Zuma fans out there. Why the actual frick did he misspell his name?
I'm surprised that Zuma's water rescue doesn't have a powerful winch that could have pulled the car to the surface. Seems that maybe the movie just wanted a dramatic moment where a family almost drowns, but somehow comes out smiling.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Ryder doesn't immediately leave and let natural selection take its course.
I'll release the cables manually from above. Once I've lowered you down safely, I'll rappel down the elevator shaft.
You'll do what now? I mean, Humdinger is clearly the dumbest for coming up here after a hurricane was unleashed, but Ryder suggesting that he should or could manually release the cables in an elevator after the power goes out is a really close second. There are no winners here.
Nice job, Ryder! See you on the ground!
How much cable does Ryder have in that tiny wrist launcher? For the love of nanobots, where is it all coming from? I guess we're assuming our heroes got everyone out of this building safely, or is everyone dead?
Ryder, I can see your light!
Would it made sense for all of them to have tracking beacons on their gear instead of flashing light and wimpy bleep? Sure, but the dumbasses that designed their tech only spent time making the transformations look badass and completely forgot to have them be logical.
Grappling hook!
Deciding after 70 minutes that it's time for actual physics to matter.
I chose you because you were the bravest.
Damn it.
Brave doesn't mean you have to leap between two buildings and risk your life. Brave also encompasses going back down the building, then across the street to the adjacent building, and then ascending several stories to find your friend. You don't have to be stupid.
Okay, I do want to point out that if you ought to go down a building towards another building in this state, that would take way too long. And also in the part where Chase actually finds Ryder, there were a bunch of open electrical wires nearby, so this would be like the most feasible option to do, but like also the most incredibly dangerous. Please don't try this at home.
The longest a dog has ever jumped in perfect conditions is just under 37 feet. If we assume that Chase is about 3 feet from paw to paw, then from this underneath shot, we can see the jump is about 12 chases long, or right about 36 feet. So everything checks out.
Editing.
There's nothing ridiculous at all about this dog making this jump.
You did it.
Okay.
You did it.
They did it.
Oh,
How
jeez.
exactly did destroying the machine dissipate the storm that fast? Not like the machine was creating a storm hologram or something. Those storm clouds were independently storing. This would be like a dam with a crack flooding a town and then blowing up the dam to vaporize the water. And that makes no damn sense.
I am never taking this off.
That's a disgusting idea.
I want to take this special occasion to introduce you to the newest member of the Paw Patrol, Adventure City's very own...
Arf! Skip! Movie does not contain a post-credit scene where Bob the Builder shows up to jumpstart the Spin Master cinematic universe.
I mean, it would be fair because, like, Keith Chapman, the original creator of Paw Patrol, was also the creator of Bob the Builder, which I gotta say was really good. I mean, Bob the Builder was popular during that time, but Paw Patrol has grown into a mega, if not ultra rich franchise full of avid fans, forcing their parents to drain their money on merchandise. Maybe that's just an exaggeration, I'm sorry. Okay, the total sin tally is 120.
Release the hounds.
And so we have come to the end of this video. And with that, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. A huge shout out to CinemaSins for finally touching on Paw Patrol the movie. And I really hope you touch the Mighty movie soon. And not like another 2 years or so. I feel like the main reason on why CinemaSins decided to touch on Paw Patrol the movie, like a week, literally a week, or at least a few weeks, if you count the September 29 release in the US. Anyway, it was a few weeks after the Mighty movie has been premiered on USA theaters that CinemaSins finally decided to make a video about Paw Patrol the movie. Coincidence? Maybe. Or they were just heavily prompted by the fans to make a video on Paw Patrol the movie so that they can make a follow-up video for the Mighty movie. I really hope that comes soon. And so, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoy it. Once again, be sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it. And be sure to check out CinemaSins' video as well. Link is in the description down below. And also be sure to subscribe to this channel for more awesome videos just like this one. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on any new videos. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.